The man dropped bullets into a glass and began calling out names. Each name belonged to a fallen comrade. He chose 2 bullets, poured strong liquor into the glass and drank it down. Then he loaded the 2 bullets into his revolver. He spun the cylinder and raised the gun to his head. Once again he survived. As a special forces soldier, Chapman had seen too much killing. This was his way of gambling with death to join his brothers who had passed. But the only thing he still cared about was his sister. One day Chapman got a call. The police told him his sister had been badly beaten at work. She had been dumped on the rocks by the sea. Chapman froze in shock. Cindy worked as a caregiver at a welfare center. Everything she did was charity work. Why would anyone attack her so viciously? He flew to the country where his sister was. Seeing Cindy lying in the hospital bed, Chapman was deeply worried. The local police chief invited him to the scene to investigate. Once inside the slums, Chapman felt something was off. It seemed like everyone was watching them. He observed closely, sensing something wrong. Some young men seemed to want to speak to him, but they were wary. Chapman caught up to one and showed him a photo of Cindy. He noticed the young man was wearing her necklace. Chapman grabbed him by the throat to force answers, but the crowd rushed in to attack. Chapman fought them off and picked up a knife to keep questioning. Fortunately, the police arrived in time. The young man explained he was just Cindy's friend. The necklace was a gift from her. He said before the incident Cindy had given him a diary, but the first pages had been torn out. Seeing the imprints left on the paper, Chapman got an idea. Using carbon paper, he rubbed the surface. A phone number appeared. He called it and arranged a meeting. The man who arrived was a journalist. He had worked with Cindy. He told Chapman that while working in the slums, Cindy had accidentally uncovered a human trafficking ring. She had asked him to secretly take photos as evidence. A few days ago, she arranged to meet a man. After that, she disappeared. The journalist gave Chapman a USB drive. But as soon as the journalist returned to his car, it exploded. Chapman now realized this was far more dangerous than he had imagined.